What's going on YouTube? So today I'm going to show you how to install the lower torque box reinforcement, and this is from BMR. As you can see, I got one side done on the passenger side. I haven't done the driver's side yet, so I'm going to show you how to install these, so stay tuned. So the first thing you're going to want to do is any sound deadening that's in your car, you're going to want to have to clear a little area here so you can put the plate on. So I'm going to get some of the sound deadening up, and then we're going to pop this drain plug out. Alright guys, so I got some of the sound deadening off. I popped out that plug, and you can see these things are old and dry rotted, so you're not going to be reusing that. As you can see how big that hole is, and if you look on the plate here where the drain plug goes, this hole is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to be putting new drain plugs in. Okay, so the next step is we're going to take this nut off. I have the BMR control arms. So for the nut and bolt, mine's a 19mm. I believe stock, if I'm not mistaken, is 18mm. So it's going to be an 18mm nut and an 18mm bolt. But in my case, I have a 19mm nut and bolt. So we're going to take the nut off, but do not take the bolt out. So we're just going to take the nut off. Alright, so I got the nut off, and like I said, you're going to leave that bolt in there. So the only thing you're taking off is the nut. Now with these BMRs, if you notice, this part's notched right here. So the notched part is going to go to the rear. So we're going to put this towards the back here. So we're going to get this up in place here. So once you get your bracket up in place, you're going to put the nut right back over the bolt, and we're going to torque this to 100 foot-pounds. Alright, so I got the nut torqued down to 100 foot-pounds. And if you look up, you're going to need to drill 4 holes. Now there's a couple ways you could go about this. Some guys actually mark them with a center punch or with a magic marker, and then take this bracket all back off again. So but I'm just gonna drill straight on through. If you get a bit, I think this is a 3/8, and once you get this tip, you know, up in one of them holes, it's pretty much going to stay steady once you start drilling. So to me, there's no need to, you know, mark and take this bracket back out. So, but everybody works different, so whatever's easiest for you guys. But I already got this thing bolted up, so I'm just going to drill the 4 holes. Just going to drill straight on through. Okay guys, once you get your holes drilled, you're going to want to come up here in the top and just deburr everything. Make sure there's no sharp edges. You know, and then the only thing we got left to do is we're going to cut out the hole for the drain plug, and you're going to use a hole saw. You get these at Harbor Freight. You get like a kit for like 20 bucks. And you know, make sure it's gonna fit you know, the size for the hole here that you're cutting. So I'm gonna cut this out real quick, and we could put the plate right on, and that should be pretty much it. Alright, so I got all the holes cut out, and we're just gonna slide the plate over, and then we're gonna just put the bolts through. Now everybody does it different. Some people put the bolts on through the bottom, and then just have the nuts up here. But I think I'm just going to put the bolts through the top here and then have the nut on the bottom, and tighten everything down and should be good to go. Alright, so I'm just about finished here. So I just ran the bolts through the top here, and then on the bottom I end up putting the they come with washers, so I put the washers and the nuts on the bottom. And then these rubber plugs, you get these at Harbor Freight, and they come in different sizes, so you just want to find something that's going to fit this little hole here, and nice and tight, push it in and it locks into place. And then you can see that side's already done, and I'll show you the bottom real quick. Alright, so looking from under the car, you see I got the washers and nuts, and then there's the plug. And like I said, make sure you torque this nut to 100 foot-pounds. Now it's up to you guys, but I'm happy with what I got right now, so I'm just going to leave the everything bolted up. But some people actually weld this to the body, so you know, weld this plate up here, make it more stronger, I guess. But I think I'm happy with what I got. I'm not no welder, but I guess, I don't know, later on down the road I could have my neighbor or my dad. They're good at welding, so that's one thing I don't fool with. So I'm pretty happy with what I got for now. So alright guys, I'm wrapping up this video, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.